Ready? Start. The writ petitioner had taken a loan for purchasing pumping set, and as the said loan was not repaid within the stipulated time, proceedings were initiated for recovery of amount as arrears of land revenue under the Uttar Pradesh Zamindari Abolition and Land Reforms Act 1950. Stop. The land belonging to the writ petitioner was auctioned on 18/8/1989, and the bid of one Kedarnath Dubey was accepted. Stop. The writ petitioner filed objection under Rule 285 of the Uttar Pradesh Zamindari Abolition and Land Reforms Rules 1953. Stop. The stand taken was that there was material irregularity in the service of notice as well as in conducting the sale, and thereby Rule 285A of the rules had been violated. Stop. The said objection was rejected and the sale was confirmed. Stop. The writ petition was filed in the year 1991, and the mutuation proceedings had been undertaken in the meantime by Kedarnath Dubey. Stop. In the counter affidavit filed before the High Court, the stated taken was that the order of the concerned authority, that is the Commissioner Gorakhpur Division, Gorakhpur, dated 7/1/1991, clearly indicated that the plea of the writ petitioner was untenable. Stop. When the amount along with interest and other dues were not paid, the bank had requested for recovery proceedings. Stop. Form 73 and Form 73A were sent to the writ petitioner, which were personally served. Stop. Thereafter, the date of auction was fixed on 18/8/1989, and the request notice was duly served. Stop. As Kedarnath Dubey was the highest bidder, his bid was accepted. Considering the materials on record, it was found that the requisite procedure and the prescribed rules had been followed, and there was no necessity for interfering in auction. Stop. It was indicated that the loan account had already been closed on 5/2/1995, as the entire amount had been recovered for sale of the land. Stop. It was highlighted with reference to the order dated 7/1/1991 that the writ petitioner was a habitual loan taken and had defaulted on many occasions in repaying the loans. Stop. The writ petitioner filed a rejoinder affidavit stating that there was no compliance with the requirements of confirmation. Stop. The writ petitioner's stand was that they wanted to deposit the amount on 1/5/1991, but the same was not accepted, and therefore he approached additional district magistrate to direct the Tehsildar to accept the amount. Stop. The primary stand before the High Court was that the prescribed rules were not followed, and in any event the auction sale was confirmed by the sub-divisional magistrate, who did not have the authority to confirm the sale or conduct the sale. Stop. The confirmation was according to the writ petitioner by an incompetent authority, and therefore the entire proceeding was invalid stop. The High Court took the view that the application filed by the writ petitioner for setting aside the auction sale was full of vague and evasive statements relating to the allegation that the norms laid down in Rule 285 were not confirmed and there was material irregularity. Stop.